Welcome to WEFM's 3 p.m. News. I am your presenter, Naressa Bostwick. On the local scene, SVG Air has announced the launch of its new inter-island flight routes starting from November 21st this year. The new service will connect 4 key Caribbean destinations: St. Vincent and the Grenadines, Castries, St. Lucia, Canefield, Dominica, and Antigua. This exciting new route offers a convenient and efficient travel solution for both business and leisure travelers, linking these islands seamlessly. With the addition of these destinations to its schedule, SVG Air continues its commitment to providing vital airlift services and enhancing regional connectivity. The flight schedule will operate as follows: on Sunday, Monday, Thursday, and Friday. We are delighted to expand our services with this new route, which will make travel between these beautiful islands more accessible and enjoyable. This is a step towards strengthening the ties among our neighboring Caribbean islands, and we're confident this new service will enhance travel experiences for our passengers, said Mr. Mark Bain, Director of SVG Air. The government will pay income support of $600 per month to categories of persons affected by Hurricane Beryl for the 3-month period October 1st to December 31st this year. Among those to benefit includes unemployed heads of households, owners of micro-enterprises, farmers, farm workers, fishers and their crew, and workers laid off in the tourism sector. In his Independence Day address on October 27th at Victoria Park, Prime Minister Dr. Ralph Gonsalves said the Ministry of National Mobilization is currently culling the list to ensure that there is no double dipping. He said the recipients will be paid by bank cards.
The October and November payments will be made in November, and the December payment will be made before Christmas this year. This income support for the 3 months, October, November, December this year, is expected to cost the government over $15 million. The government has already provided production support of $2 million to some 2,200 plantain and banana farmers, and $250,000 to 130 arrowroot farmers. Significant cash support and support in kind have already been provided too for the households and students affected by Beryl. The $600 income support monthly will continue for a period in 2025. You will hear the Minister of Finance announce that in the budget.
Meanwhile, the Prime Minister also announced that from December this year to February 2025, a special cost of living allowance of $175 monthly is to be rolled out for 3,000 means-tested, particularly vulnerable households.
A special cost of living allowance, I'm calling it Cola Special, not Coca-Cola, just Cola Special, of $175 monthly. This would be rolled out to 3,000 means-tested, particularly vulnerable households. And this will cost, for the 3 months, $1.575 million or $525 monthly. This program will be executed by the Ministry of National Mobilization. The government will evaluate this program after the initial rollout with a view to it.
That was Prime Minister Dr. Ralph Gonsalves. A series of training workshops were recently conducted with a focus on participants with the skills and knowledge necessary to establish and manage their own home gardens, thereby enhancing local food production and resilience. This training initiative, integral to the home gardening component of the UBEC CERC Food Insecurity Project, has benefited more than 85 participants from various communities. The training workshops concluded on October 30th at the Peace Memorial Hall, following presentations on fertilizer application and pest and disease management, facilitated by agricultural instructor Andrea Latchman. In addition, participants were provided with a range of essential gardening tools that included 3-piece hand tool set, metal file, spray bottle, water can, 100-feet hose, 8-piece measuring spoon, metal fork, rake and spade, plastic mulch, gardening gloves, cutlass, and water boots. During remarks, project manager of the UBEC CERC Food Insecurity Project, Roxanne John, thanked the participants for engaging in the workshops. She expressed excitement in the future feedback on how the knowledge and the tools were used. In original news, agencies that fall under the Ministry of Home Affairs in Guyana will be automated by August 2025, Vice President Dr. Bara Jagdeo said on Wednesday. Speaking at his usual press conference at Freedom House in Georgetown, Jagdeo, who is also General Secretary of the governing PPPC, shared how this move will help to guard against corruption and ensure greater scrutiny. We will be able to solve crime faster, he said, about the more modern management of the systems, adding that authorities will be able to track people around the country faster. When the new models come on stream, persons will be able to find records of births, deaths, marriages, and all other information in a single database. The United Nations General Assembly on Wednesday urged the United States to end its economic, commercial, and financial embargo against Cuba, renewing a demand it has made annually since 1992. The UN said the resolution, titled Necessity of Ending the Economic, Commercial, and Financial Embargo Imposed by the United States of America against Cuba, passed overwhelmingly with 187 votes in favor, 2 against, that is Israel and the US, and 1 abstention, Moldova. Though non-binding, the result drew attention to the relative isolation of the US regarding the embargo, which was first imposed in 1960 after former leader Fidel Castro came to power following the revolution, the UN said. It added that the resolution reaffirmed, among other principles, the sovereignty, equality of states, non-intervention and non-interference in their internal affairs, and the freedom of international trade and navigation. And in news on the international scene, UN food agencies warned today of deadly hunger levels in 16 hunger hotspots in coming months, with the Palestinian territories, Sudan and South Sudan, Mali, and Haiti of most concern. Conflict is driving most of the acute food insecurity in all those areas, analyzed by the Food and Agriculture Organization and the World Food Programme. Extreme weather was a major factor in other regions, while economic inequality and high debt in many developing countries are hurting governments' capacity to react, according to the joint report covering forecast for November 2024 to May 2025. Humanitarian action was urgently needed to prevent starvation and death in the Palestinian territories, Sudan, South Sudan, Haiti, and Mali, said the report based on research by experts from the 2 Rome-based United Nations agencies. This has been WEFM's 3 p.m. News. I am Naressa Bostwick saying thank you for listening. Our next newscast will be coming to you at 5:30 p.m. Be sure to join us then.